Okay, welcome to today's class. Thank you for showing up in the live, even if it's Easter. But since it's Easter, today we will have an Easter egg class. Before starting, we are going to do a very small meditation, like just to settle ourselves into the moment, to sink in our chair. We are going to come back to a seated position. Relax the shoulder, keep your back straight. And if you feel comfortable, you can close the eyes or just have a soft gaze right down in front of you, like to your legs, to your hands. We are going to sinking into the breathing. I'm not going to count or give instruction. Just we are going to take a moment and we are going to try to have the inhale shorter than the exhale. So you can count in your head 4 times to the inhale, and then maybe 6 times to the exhale. Or even inhale 4 times, and then exhale 8 times. We're going to do this like 3 to 5 times according to the length of your exhale. So I'm going to stop talking for now and just let's concentrate each one on our breathing. While we are doing this kind of breathing, notice every stiffness or tightness that you can feel into the body. And when you notice, use your respiration, use your breathing to go and breathing into the stiffness. And when you exhale, let melt this stiffness out. Breathe out the stiffness. So scan through your body, breathing into the stiff part. Maybe it's the shoulder, maybe it's the neck. When you breathe out, you let this part melt, relax. You can start from the top of your head and then going down. You can start from those parts that are more stiff than the other. And continue, scan to the body until the moment that every part of you is melted, relaxed, into the moment. And when you feel like it, you can slowly open the eyes. And maybe you can do last movement or making even your body even more relaxed, more sinking into the body. And as usual, we are going to look at ourselves on the camera, or if you're catching the replay, in the mirror. And we are going to do a very simple, no specific assignment, just a very linear and simple self-portrait. And so I'm going to put a timer. And let's look at yourself in the mirror or into the okay. And okay, let's go. Self-portrait, the way you prefer. And let's go. While you draw, I will try to catch the attention of my dog. Albert? 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 Oui. Albert? Sorry. È tanto piccolo. So if you want to use color, you can use color. If you want to use shading, you can use shading. We use this kind of exercise. Of course, I'm not saying this to the two people who are in the live class, which are the two most ancient graphic journal club. Beku and Justine are the graphic journal club veterans. How do you pronounce in English? Veteran. But for those who are catching the replay and maybe it's the first time, we use the self-portrait as just a very simple way of warm up our hand and our eyes, looking at something that we see maybe every day. If we can see, we see each other every day when we brush our teeth or. And so there is no difficulty. We are not taking the portrait of somebody that maybe can not appreciate, or maybe something that we don't see anymore. So we just use this to sink into our page. And also maybe then you can check all the self-portrait you did since the beginning of this practice. Maybe weeks or months or year. We are celebrating the 3rd year, right those days, the 3rd year of graphic journaling. It's quite an accomplishment. So maybe if you see the self-portraiting, you will have a quite of amount. Okay, sorry. Okay, I didn't. Okay, the timer went to the end. Okay, so now everybody has colors handy, because we are going to do something that we don't do very often, I guess. We don't go very often abstract. I'm not sure, but today, so keep all the colors you have handy. Albert, no, not ready for a video call. And we are going to take the next new page you have in your journal, and you are going to draw the whole size of the page. If it's a very small journal, maybe you want to take the double side, use the double page. We are going to draw an Easter egg or an egg. So we are going to draw like a rounded shape, but a little bit smaller on the top. And today it's Easter. And we are going to draw the egg of our emotion. So what we are going to do is we are going to stay into the moment, into our body, and we are going to notice what we are feeling, and each feelings that come up to ourselves, we are going to translate it into image in the inside of this egg. So maybe you, for like silently in your mind, you can ask yourself, what am I feeling? And then you are going to draw, what does this feeling look like? And what I would like you to do is not like, I do an example. I'm feeling scared. Oh, so I'm drawing this look like a ghost. No, this is not the kind of exercise. We are not looking for like a real shape, but just drawing the feeling, okay? So maybe you start with one color and you do this like link exercise between the inside and the hand, and then you draw what you feel. Maybe you start with one color and you execute all this feeling on paper with this color, you finish feeling this feeling, and then maybe another feeling pop up, and then you pick another color, and maybe it's not the same shape, maybe it's not the same place you are putting it. Maybe one feeling come from up, another, it's another shape, another color, and come from down. Maybe one is more like a wave, a twirl, maybe some are lines. I don't know. You are going to keep asking yourself, keep asking your feeling to present themselves. And as usual, we use a timer. So until the timer is not over, stay in present, stay in the feeling and draw. Don't stop drawing all that comes, and say to yourself that even if it's hard, even if it's overwhelming, at the end, the timer will sound, will ring, and you are in a safe space. And so when the timer is up, then the exercise is over. And so, like putting a timer is like putting I don't know how to say it in English, an enclos, putting a recinto, I don't know how to say it in English, but walls that keep it. Okay, I'm going to put 5 minutes. Let's go. The only thing you have to do, beside of feeling all this, it's stay into the egg, stay into the shape. We are just using colors and random abstract shapes, no words, no figure. Okay, we are in the middle, halfway through. So even if it's hard, let's keep feeling all the feeling. Do you need more time? No? Okay, so we have this full of emotion Easter egg. First of all, we are going to look at this Easter egg, and we are going to thanks in our mind or in our heart all those feelings that showed up, and what we are going to do is on the side, maybe on the next, probably on the next page, I'm going to ask you some question, and we are going to do some writing exercise after the drawing. So we are going to look, each one can look at their legs. And first, just to make it like a little bit more, what's the taste? If it was a taste, this egg, what taste would have? Sour, sweet, hot, salty. You can just imagine and write it on the next page. And if it was a texture, what kind of texture has this egg? If you can touch it beside of the paper. Maybe you can also write down what temperature is it? Is it hot? Is it cold? Is it glacial? Is it burning? And then maybe what's the smell of this egg? If it has a smell, is it pleasant? Is it and maybe all this egg in front of you with all those feelings, can you, maybe you want to give it a name, or maybe it has some characteristic like remind you of someone or something. Maybe you can write down a name or okay, now that we have a little idea of the energetic connection with these strange eggs, that is these entities that has all our feeling of the moment, I'm going to ask you some question, but those questions actually are like question you ask to the egg, okay? So, and then we are going to take maybe 1 minute each for answering. I'm not sure if it's 1 minute, it's too much, or anyway. First question is, so it's a question that you ask to the egg. Maybe you can write it down if you want, and it's is there something important that I need to know? Okay, this is the question you ask to the egg. So the Easter egg. All the things that flows until the end of the timer, they flows, okay? So the answer you write down is actually the Easter egg of the emotion talking to you, okay? Is it something that I need to know? Something you want to tell me? Okay, sorry, I didn't put the right timer, but we are even off the time. So next question, that is something that you may ask to this Easter egg, is do they carry a message? So this is very like a short statement. And like, trust the process, and whatever comes to you, it's welcome. Okay, and now the next question. That you are asking to your Easter egg is there something that you need? Okay. Okay. And so another question you're going to ask to your Easter egg is how may how I may, or how may I meet this need? Okay, I'm going to put a little bit more for this one. Let's go. How those needs can be met. until the end of the timer. Don't, if you can, don't stop writing. So make this list of all the way this need can be met. And if you need more, you can just look at the egg, look at the drawing you made as a symbol of all those feelings. We are halfway through. Okay, 1 minute to go. Okay, I guess that you are done. So maybe even if we have still 20 seconds to go, I guess that we can stop here. And one last question. Is there, oops, sorry, I have to stop the timer. Okay, last question. Is there a part of your feelings or of your life, of yourself, that you recognize in this egg, the Easter egg that is carrying all your feeling? Is there a part of this Easter egg, this feeling, where this need is already met? Maybe there is just maybe not all the needs, all the things are met, but maybe you can pinpoint one specific place, one specific attitude, one specific thing, routine you have that is a door to this meeting of needs, need meeting. Okay, does it make sense, my question? Okay, take 1 minute to just to make a list of those places you feel that you are on the right path, on the right path. Okay, tell me when, if you are finished. Okay, if everybody's done. Okay, so other exercise, just to wrap it up, the egg, like in the, I just discovered in France, this, the Easter egg you buy with the paper like this, with that has a like crunchy paper that goes up like this. It's like fire egg, œuf flamme. I just discovered it the other day at Monoprix at the supermarket because I was buying an egg for Mina, a baby shark egg, so kitsch, so beautiful. And this is the flame egg. When you wrap it up, the chocolate Easter egg, and then you sell it. So we are going to wrap up our Easter egg. And just because we are artists and we like to draw, we are going to turn the page and we are going to mix, we are going to redraw this egg, but in a situation or with colors. You can choose to stay into the, I don't know, non-visual abstract flow today, or like a metaphoric or just in a graphic way. Anyway, we are going to wrap it up our Easter egg and draw it in a situation of those needs that the egg has. We observe that maybe there are some way in which we already met, and we also made a list of what can we do to meet the needs. Okay, so we are going to pick at least one of those things that we write, and we are going to draw this situation. We can use the egg as a character to represent ourselves. It can be ourselves with the egg. So just pick the one of the answer you gave, and we are going to just draw it, just to fix it in our brain. Maybe more of one things you write down. I'm talking about not the last question, but the one before, the answer you gave to the one question before the last. Okay, let's go. Maybe it can be colors, maybe it can be you carrying the eggs, maybe the eggs is your head, maybe the eggs is in your heart, I don't know, you. But we just want to put ourselves, or at least we want to visualize the way we can meet the needs of our feelings. It's very difficult sometimes, it depends, maybe, at least for me, it's very difficult sometimes to know what I feel. I feel all the feeling at the same time, and being able to draw them and then to put them far from me. When you draw something, it's like you make it a subject that you can observe, and then you can ask question, and having those answers give clarity on what to do. To feel good. And this drawing may be your lock screen illustration of the months, even if it's not this exercise that will give us, in my mind, it's not this one. But while I think about it, it's like, it also can be a good lock screen drawing to remember that you are able to meet your emotion need. And the more you look at your emotion, and the more you make space, and the more you're able to feel them. Okay, 20 seconds to go, if it's okay for you. Okay. So we had a very like heavy chocolate Easter egg. Maybe it's like dark chocolate because full of feelings, but we taste it and we look at it, and maybe the surprise of this Easter egg was looking inside it and discovering that maybe all the feeling that has needs, we are also able to welcome those feelings and meet the needs. Then we wrap it up, and we can sell the egg at the supermarket, or maybe keep it. I don't know. I'm not sure where my metaphor is going, but what I want to say is Easter. Okay, it's the Easter egg, but when we talk about the chocolate, Easter chocolate, for me, the must is the Chocobon. Everybody knows the Chocobon, the small. I have like a ton, and I ate so many today that I'm very sick, very like I'm like this, but they are too good. And now that I drink a lot of herbal tea, and now that I'm slightly getting better, I want to eat them again. So it's like, and we are going to do an exercise, a journaling exercise, and that the question that we are going to answer are going to be like chocobons, like little chocolate that we can't stop and we eat very fast, but they are good and they are fun. So we are going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 chocobons to eat, but the chocobons will be questions. So you can choose to maybe draw 3. It depends by the size of your page, but maybe you can choose to answer those questions and then put them into circle all together, just to make it fun on the page. Maybe 3 for each page, or maybe just 1 big page if you have a big page. This is up to you. You can choose to draw the egg before, and then maybe you use a different color than the color you write, so that even if you don't have enough space, maybe you can go out, or maybe you can choose to write and then circle. This is like up to you, but I think that what is fun is to have something like this. I can make the words just a sound. Okay, so first question. What do you do for yourself to feel good? For yourself, it's like by yourself, from yourself. I don't know how to say in English. Something that you do for you, by you, when you are alone or something very personal. Maybe I put 30 seconds timer. I pause the timer. Maybe if you don't have time to write the question, maybe you can start the answer like I like to feel good, I like to blah blah blah, and then you can do a little list. But the thing is that so that you, when you come back, maybe in weeks or months or years, to read back this exercise, so you know what you were talking about. Okay, so another question will be, how would you live if you stop caring or just thinking about what other things of you thinks of you? So caring, if you care about what other things, but even like thinking, even if you say to yourself, I don't care, but if you if there will be no one that is judging you or thinking about what you do, how would you live? What would you do? Okay, go. Okay. How can I start live like I don't care about other people thinking of me? What are the first step I can do? Okay, another chocobon. What type of experience or what type of experience make you feel loved? I write this because it's like what other people what you like to receive or hear or done or do, I don't know, to feel loved. Okay, what type of experience make you feel loved? Let's go. Okay, another chocobon. Let's answer to the question, how do you show yourself that kind of love that you just write in the last chocobon you ate, those experiences that make you feel love? In what way you show this, you make this for yourself? Let's go. Okay, and our last chocobon of the package. What is something life has tried to teach you lately, and why do you think that? Let's go. Okay, how are you? So what we are going to do, one last drawing exercise. No, before drawing, we are going just to think or write about, maybe we are going to think back to a time when we were in a period of struggle. Maybe we are in a period of struggle now, but maybe we can think of something that is not from now. Maybe we can go pick something from the past. And so think back to a time when we were in a period of struggle, and what would you from now say to your past self? If there is there an advice or an encouragement? And we are going to write it down. Maybe 2 minutes. Okay, we have still 1 minute to go if you want. Or if you are done, you can do like this. Maybe everybody's done. So what we are going to do for last exercise, and today we were quite fast, and maybe it was too fast, I don't know. We still have 20 minutes, and what I would like to do, and this was my idea of the lock screen drawing. It is taking those advice from present self to past self. I'm sure that they can also be present self to present self, because space-time is. And I would like you to do your self-portrait as a bunny, because it's Easter and because it's cute. And you're going to you, or you can draw a bunny, but yourself as a bunny, I guess it's better, because we are going to draw your giver of advice self dressed as a bunny, and you're going to use the advice you just draw. So maybe pick one if you have one, if you have more than one, but pick one that you feel that you have a drive to it, and you're going to draw yourself as a bunny giving this advice. So you can see it as an Easter egg, Easter illustration, or you can see it like a Donnie Darko version of yourself. If you don't know this movie, there is some future past self interaction, and one of the two is dressed as a bunny. Okay, so let's go do our lock screen and use your wiser version of ourselves to give us happiness advice or love advice. Okay, maybe I put the timer anyway. Let me know. Okay, we still have 1 minute, but tell me if it's 50 seconds to go, but I guess that everybody is done. I stopped the timer. So I guess it's last time we went so much off board, and today we are 20, like 15 minutes before, but since we started 5 minutes later, we are 20 minutes early. Do you think it was too fast? The answer, maybe I didn't give you enough time to answer. No, it's okay. Okay, cool. I hope that you will have a cool lock screen, a cool uplifting or lock screen for the month. I will see you soon. Actually, Justina will see you soon at home, maybe in 1 week, I don't remember. And Beku, I will send you soon something. And for those who are catching the replay, see you soon anyway. I'm stopping the recording now. Bye-bye.